welcome back to another video of the Premier League Arena. This is me, Shrey, and today I'm going to preview our important clash against Aston Villa this Boxing Day. And it's a very important clash for Chelsea to stay in the title race. We have to win this match. While Aston Villa have been very good under Steven Gerrard, and it's going to be a tricky fixture, and always going to Villa Park is a difficult test. And you remember last year what happened when Chelsea needed to win the game at Villa Park. They had to confirm their top 4, and we absolutely bottled it, if not for the favour by Tottenham Hotspur of all people. So this is a very tough test for Chelsea, and starting off with a preview of this amazing clash, I look at the previous result of two sides in the previous game week. So Chelsea in the previous game week got a 0-0 draw against Wolves, as Chelsea game was played on, while Aston Villa had no game last game week because their match was postponed due to COVID crisis in the Premier League. But before that game week, they played Norwich City away and they won 0-2. And overall, they have been doing very well under Steven Gerrard. Now coming on towards the injury news of both the sides. For Aston Villa, Nakamba was playing very well, but sadly he could be out for a long time. Bailey is out for this game, Traore is out for this game, and Trezeguet is back and is in the squad. But due to match fitness and everything, I don't think he'll be risked against Chelsea. So that was the news of Aston Villa. Moving on towards Chelsea, and Chelsea will have Ben Chilwell out. We all know that it's a long-term injury. Romelu Lukaku and Hudson-Odoi are back after they tested positive for COVID, so it's very good to see that. But overall, will they be straight away put into the lineup? I doubt it. And Kai Havertz was seen in the training, but again, it's doubtful will he see in the squad or not. And with Werner, the status is very unclear, and with Loftus-Cheek also is very unclear will he be in the lineup or not. But other than that, Chelsea have got everyone back, including Christensen, and is slowly getting back to the main 11 they used to have. Now going on to the likely 11, we'll see from both the teams. And starting over the home team, Aston Villa, they will mostly line up with Emilio Martinez as the goalkeeper, Cash as a right back and Target as a left back, and in the middle it will be Tyrone Mings and Eric Konsa, and then it's going to be Douglas Luiz and John McGinn along with Ramsey in the midfield because no Nakamba is available, and then it's going to be Ollie Watkins, Ashley Young, and overall it's been Emmanuel Bundia playing up there at the right, but I do think he might prefer to go with Danny Ings, and Watkins can play at one of the wings because Chelsea can be threatened by pace of Watkins and the movement of Danny Ings. So I do think that Danny Ings will get the nod over Emmanuel Bundia, but overall it's going to be either Bundia or Ings joined by Ashley Young and Watkins. So this was an Aston Villa lineup in my opinion, and Chelsea will line up for me in Edward Mendy as the goalkeeper, Thiago Silva, Rudiger and Christensen being the back three because Cesar Azpilicueta played against Brentford, and playing so much matches in a row could be tough for him at this age. And then it's going to be Reece James at the right, Marcus Rashford as a left because Chelsea have no other option available, and then it will be Kante and Jorginho in the middle with Kovacic back on the bench, and finally Chelsea midfielders are back, and the front three will be Mount, Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech because Chelsea have no choice. If even Lukaku and Hudson-Odoi are back, I think they will be put on the bench rather than straight away into the lineup after suffering with COVID. So therefore Chelsea cannot rotate their attackers, and it's going to be Mount, Pulisic and Hakim Ziyech. So these were the lineups. Going to the last part of the video, and that's the prediction. For me, Chelsea have to win this game or they're out of the title race. Overall, City will play Leicester this week, and Liverpool have no match, so therefore Chelsea have a chance if Leicester do something to catch up. And even if Leicester don't do something, it's important for Chelsea to beat Villa, Brighton, keep the point gap to only 6, and then beat City and Liverpool in 2 in a row matches. Otherwise Chelsea are out of this title race, and the last thing you need is dropping points to Aston Villa or a Brighton. So Chelsea have to win this game. Now overall we need to have a bit of context in this. Chelsea have been struggling. See, injuries are not a very big excuse. Chelsea should be doing better. Against Everton C team they should be winning, but against Wolves when they did not have their full starting 11, Chelsea, you cannot ask for so much. The problem for Chelsea has been that when they had their fully fit squad, they drop points to United, drop points to Burnley. There are matches they should have won, but matches like Wolves, that matches you cannot blame the squad for dropping points. While Everton was a match where their attackers missed 6 clear-cut chances, so that was Chelsea's own undoing. But overall we are seeing signs of Chelsea getting 2 clean sheets against Brentford and Wolves, and overall with Kante back, Jorginho being there, Chelsea will be more defensively solid. While Aston Villa have been a very good team under Steven Gerrard, they troubled Manchester City, they lost to Liverpool by a penalty which many people think shouldn't have been a penalty, so they have been very good. And Aston Villa will be a tough team to break down. They will be tough defensively and have players like Watkins, Ings, and Ashley Young, we know how experienced he is in these departments and defensively how good he is. So this team can trouble anyone. But overall, I do think Chelsea will have just too much class on the pitch, and I think it will be a 2-0 Chelsea victory with much relief for Thomas Tuchel and his boys to go for the title race. And N'Golo Kante being back will be a big boost. So that was my prediction: Aston Villa nil, Chelsea 2. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do drop your prediction in the comment section below. And thank you everyone for watching.